repulsive to try and be thrown off the internet and come back again every 5 seconds. So let's come back to the seat and notice. I would say that there's no such thing as perfect circumstances. This is it. So close your eyes and let your attention come inwards. So notice your frustration at the fact that this stream keeps getting thrown off, or whatever it is. Come back to the body and come back to your sensation. So let's find the breath again. How is it moving? Can you feel beyond a concept? Can you feel the sensations of the body as the breath moves through it? Because the thing is, the breath tells us about what's going on with the body deeper than a mental construct, deeper than a concept of, I think I should feel this, and so maybe I'm feeling this. The thing is, it's actually quite hard to understand the subtleties of our emotions in a conceptual way. And so the breath actually helps you get down into that instinctive and impulsive and primal sensation. So be with it in a simple way, and curious way, be with your breath. And then we come back to the body. Sensitize your palm so that you can feel the texture of the air. Sensitize the soles of your feet. Again, come back to that weightiness of the pelvis. And then let your attention rest on your shoulders, your belly, your heart, your face. And in the same curious way, you ask yourself, how am I now? How am I feeling now? You spread the attention around the body and back yourself up. You make the attention so subtle that we can, in an honest way, start to feel what's going on. Into this shape, you feel the stages of the breath. So as you soften your belly, can you bring your attention to that very beginning of the inhale? What are the sensations that you experience at the very birth of the breath, deep in the belly? And as you follow the breath up to the top, what are the physical sensations at the top of the inhale? And that swirl as it transforms itself into an exhale. The cycle begins again at the base of the exhale and turning into an inhale. And we notice that beyond just the division of inhale, exhale, the breath actually has many stages. So as we ride the breath all the way up, as it moves through the different parts of the lungs, and we feel the ripples of sensation in different parts of the body, we notice that there's so much to be with. It's very easy to get distracted and think about random other stuff when we're doing our life. But if you look closer, you see that the present moment is so rich with detail. So as you notice the breath at the very beginning, through the various stages of expansion that move through the lungs, and then the swirl at the top, and then the transition again to descent. And just how varied, how rich each breath is. We can go even deeper when we use the senses too. So you're using your interior sense of touch to notice the movements of the body with the breath. You can maybe hear the sound of your own breath as it passes through the nostrils and even as it moves inside the body. Maybe it has an aroma, a flavor. Maybe even your inner gaze gets different at each stage of the breath. Even if your eyes are closed, are there any subtle changes to the way that you see at each stage of the breath? This is why feeling is the best technique, because you can be so present with what's real. The thing is that when we use our senses to connect to the present moment, you notice that you have to allow your you to step out of the way just for a moment so that you can make space for the subtlety of the breath, the sounds, sensations. And you step out of the way in this way. Each moment can be so fresh. Each moment can be unexpected. It can be alive. Thoughts that come, in particular the ones that piss us off, they're repetitive. They're predictable. For the breath. Breath is always fresh. From breath to breath, and even within the development and birth and transformation of each breath, it's so real. And here maybe we can start to leave behind some of our expectations about how things might look. As we say, so open. Into this space, we can allow things to arise. And if we stay open in the same way, stay curious, like an old friend, paying attention and being fascinated by what could come, from this vantage point of the present moment, from this openness, you can see the processes, the patterns, maybe from a little bit of a distance. So each time something comes back to you, it starts to pull you into something conceptual, or you think you know, or maybe even memories from the past or from the future. Remember that the present moment, that breath in the present moment, is so full of detail that you can pay attention to. It becomes a wonderful circle where the fact that you're paying attention changes it, and as it changes, you can pay more attention. So cultivate curiosity. See if you can listen your expectations of the moment, of yourself, and as we go into this new week, can you shrug off some of the ideas about how things need to be? Shrug off some of the ideas about how people tell you that things are supposed to be. And stay with what you're feeling in this very moment. Stay with your breath in every single second. In this way, in each moment, you can be so alive. Allow your next breath to deepen. And again, notice how that changes your experience. As it settles, if your eyes were closed, you can open them again. Open them to the freshness of this moment. Notice if the light has changed since you closed them. And again, like we did at the very beginning, like a friend, ask yourself, how am I now? How are you doing? You alright? Let that be a practice throughout the day, throughout all of this, of just checking in. About yourself for this practice, for this attention. May you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Enchanted to you.